It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. Alongside getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 37. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The Steelers in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw again on second down. Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years up in this booth, and that executed well and a great throw, too.
And sometimes, even if you know it's coming, the execution will trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball. Plus, it was a well-thrown football. A nice, healthy gain right there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Tua sets up to pass it. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away. The first down incomplete.
Yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
The kick by Bass is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may make them running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Murray now on 1st down.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now former 6th-round pick, it's Elijah Mitchell.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line.
You know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Murray. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw, it's Murray. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation.
Yeah, go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Murray again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Strategy there, Brandon, 3rd down. They just said, we can open up tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Field goal is all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24, Tua. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Tua going to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On second down, here's Murray.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now Murray off play action. Out to his left. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Murray going to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact, the full seam completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading 1st half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them. Both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Tua to try again on 2nd down. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing on first down is Murray.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. Second down and 5.
And he's got... too shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Murray now to throw.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Well, let's call that a less than ideal play on 1st down.
No doubt about that one, because that was a situation just digging a deeper and deeper hole for himself, and it ended up a big-time loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down and 4.
Tua. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Tua.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there.
First down, here's Mitchell. Down to about the 45.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now Murray. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
So does wear a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
There's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Finding Knox there, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good. 4.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Taylor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down and goal. Tua. And he just chucked that one out of bounds. It's good enough to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonathan Taylor. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Murray's throw on target to Godwin here.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now on first down. And this is caught by Evans. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 40 now on second down. Murray. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Murray.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On the draw, here's Mitchell.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Gregory Rousseau
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Tua going to throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we're talking about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to pass. Tua.
He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
He's got the connection to Moore.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And now here comes Kansas City. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Trying the right side with Mitchell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, they picked up a first down for him, too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Murray now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's interference. Defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Murray now on 1st down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, he completes it to Evans.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. There's Evans again, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Murray now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Chris Godwin.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
This is on
jumping.
infraction. Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They will face a 2nd and 9 now following the penalty. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 27, Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Chiefs offense set to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and that will come the offense as they take over. And the Steelers set to take the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Tua.
That pass complete to Moore.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Tua.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
KC's offense ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing now is Murray.
Screenplay setting it up for Mitchell.
And down he'll go at the 25. This offense so far on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
49 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Murray looking middle, and it's incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Murray.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the back.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Tua finding Knox there, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
But the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Mitchell here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
He was taken down behind the line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Murray to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Right back to him on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and